Fire! Boom! Hey everybody, welcome back to Doug and Tera. Tera and Doug, Ryan and Tera,
and Doug and Tera and Ryan
and Doug
and Tera.
All right,
we've got
first
some
off,
special shout-outs.
Yes,
special shout-outs to RB Games 37
and Evil Phil. Our co-stars.
Our co-stars on Patreon. You get the big shout-out. We love
Woo!
Thank you very much.
Yes, amen.
Cheers, I'll cheers to that.
I'll cheers. I'll cheers
those
to
are some
Tera.
very handsome-looking mittens you have there.
You don't tell me you hand crocheted
I
those.
did.
Wow.
Take a look, everyone.
Wow.
Take a look at that.
Yeah. That's beautiful. A little clamshell action going on there. No selfless plug here whatsoever.
Oh, I am very, very much doing that.
Will you make those for anybody that does a $50 tier?
Did we?
For 50? Yes.
$50 tier.
We're just
Patreon.
We're really just
Sorry, that's
We're
not-
pimping out the
We're just
Patreon.
pimping traps at this point.
And
Yeah.
sorry if that sounded expensive. Just this takes me like 5 hours to do.
I mean, $10
Maybe
an
6
hour.
hours.
No, but it's all about helping support us.
Yes.
So that we can
And my
eventually
crochet drinks.
do what we love to do, which is make these episodes for you guys to enjoy.
Rock on.
Of course,
And to
we
stay
enjoy
warm.
doing them.
And to stay warm.
Yeah.
And you can stay warm and still tie a knot on your fishing line.
And look like a
Use your
badass.
phone.
Yeah.
Yo, yo, yo!
You do look pretty
Well-
tough though, I'm not gonna lie, with like the fitted hat and like
And I
the
got
gloves.
the wolf.
I know. I wouldn't mess with you.
Come at me.
Yo! She's got her hat on this time. Because you've got the hat that your mother gave you.
Yeah.
I'm turning 35.
Shout out for Mom.
Turning 35 tomorrow.
But he doesn't look a day over 32.
Thank you. My mom surprised me, and my girlfriend enabled that surprise, and she told me, oh, my mom's bringing over some Costco stuff, like toilet paper. And I'm like, need me to help her unload the car? She's like, no. And I see a woman on the back porch, and I think it's Joan, my future mother-in-law, hopefully. And
Aww.
and I'm like, oh, Joan, you dyed your hair. And it's my mom. And she turns around, and she has sunglasses and a mask on, of course. So, like, I'm still not sure if it's my mom. And
Mom!
no. And then she, like, just gives me this big hug. And I'm like,
That's a good giveaway.
oh, Mom. Wow, it was a really good surprise. So,
Nice.
happy birthday to me.
Yeah. 34?
35.
35? Well, I've already turned 40.
All right, 1, 2.
Happy birthday to you. Okay, let's get back to the song.
Happy birthday.
All right, so a little recap.
Oh, yeah. What are we watching? Game of Thrones?
Game of Thrones. This is going to be season 3, episode 4. Yep.
Happy birthday to
Nothing
you.
good happens in this episode. So boring. We should just watch something else.
Now,
Yeah.
do you guys just want to hop right into
You
it?
guys want to watch The Wire?
No. Not at all.
I saw a really good movie. Well,
Oh.
not really.
We could watch The Office.
All right, I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
All right, you got me, man. Come on, let's just watch some Game of Thrones. Let's
All
get
right,
down to
no,
it. If it's
okay,
your first time, please like
Jamie
and
got his
subscribe.
hand chopped off in the last episode. That's the main takeaway. It's hard to remember anything that happened prior to that.
We didn't see any Joffrey. We saw a little
Yeah.
King's Council, small council, or whatever.
That funeral where the guy kept missing the
Oh, yeah.
That guy's having a really bad day.
That was pretty funny.
He then got yelled at.
Yep, then he got
Sorry,
yelled at.
Rob.
Kat's dad's funeral.
Yeah.
Not to make light of that whole thing.
I know.
She hasn't experienced enough already. Now her dad's dead.
I
How
know, she
morose
thinks her
is this show
sons are
gonna get?
dead, her dad's dead,
Yeah,
she
just
can't
ordered
find her
daughters.
daughters.
Ugh.
Hot Pie decided to stay in wherever that was.
To make bread origami.
Yeah.
Highlight
brown
of
bread.
the episode.
I liked the episode a lot.
I did as well.
Thought it was a great episode.
It was.
Theon got saved. Not
Yeah.
that I care. Fuck Theon. He betrayed the
Oh,
Senate.
yeah.
Oh,
Theon.
I'm not allowed to curse in the openings.
No,
Sorry,
we're
Facebook.
30 seconds in.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Yeah, it's that first 30 seconds. I don't know why.
Okay.
Let's get into it.
Let's go.
You got something in your eye?
Yeah. In a way.
In a way.
Go.
Oh, jeez. There's his hand.
Oh, he gets to...
Wow.
Who's wearing it? Oh, that's nice. They let him
just
keep
sewed
it.
to his...
Yeah, oh, that's disgusting.
He's going to fall off his horse. Someone help him.
Oh, Jamie.
Damn. Why do I all of a sudden, like, feel so bad for Jamie?
I know, right?
Maybe because his hand is, like, lapelled to his fucking breast.
He's hiding.
Yeah. Say that I've ever seen a man drink horse piss that fast.
Who bottles horse piss?
To people who are just mean.
Still got the fight in him, though.
He's got his left hand.
Just toying with him.
Man, you can't help feel bad for somebody.
I know, they're just totally breaking him down.
Do that again, and I'll take your other hand.
I feel like they've kind of developed this, like, Stockholm Syndrome bond where, like, you know, he was once her captor and, like...
She was never his captor.
Right.
Correct. She was his captor.
He was her captor.
Her captor.
Correct.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I know what you're saying, and you do.
Yeah.
Yeah, they developed, like, a bond.
I mean, she's not barbaric. Like, she wouldn't do anything like that.
I was going to tell you the story of how I was cut. You want to hear it still?
I don't know.
One day, in Mir, a certain man made my master an offer too tempting to refuse. He gave me a potion that made me powerless to move or speak, yet did nothing to dull my senses. He burned my parts in a brazier. The flames turned blue, and I heard a voice.
This is a pretty dark episode, eh?
Yeah.
I dream of the voice from the flames. Was it a god, a demon, a conjurer's trick?
Demon.
And ever since that day, I have hated magic and all those who practice it.
I feel the need for actual revenge. Against the actual person.
Once I had served the sorcerer's purpose. He threw me out of his house to die. I sold what parts of my body remained to me. I became an excellent thief, step by step. One distasteful task after another, I made my way to the small council chamber. Influence grows like a weed. I tended mine patiently.
Tyrion looks so uncomfortable.
Very special.
He's grown up royal. He didn't have to claw his way up to gain power.
Hello, my old
What?
friend.
This is a
It's been a long time.
Oh, he's got the sorcerer in a box.
Pause. That's the dude that cut his junk
Yeah.
off, and he's got him in a box.
Yeah.
And I got more respect for Varys than I ever thought I would, man.
Right.
I thought he was
Dude,
just some
that's
weird
dark.
eunuch.
No, he's
No. He was a
smart
calculated, cool and
and-
calculated, fair dude from step one. He just got
I've
wronged.
been saying.
Vengeance.
I didn't
though.
know until-
I'm not sure. I don't know how cool I am with this vengeance.
I am.
If somebody
I mean-
cut your junk off when
Right.
you were a young boy
And
just-
gave you a pill that
and drugged you, roofied
so that you could feel everything, but you
Yeah.
couldn't
Can't
move.
move.
that's some serial killer stuff. I think I would want to exact revenge on that as well.
Me
That's
too.
human
Maybe.
nature.
And he
Yeah.
made it happen.
Took him a while. He had to be patient.
And he had to gain the cast
Right.
in order to get the means to catch
Damn.
that dude.
Damn.
Damn, Daniel.
That's some That's some kick-ass shit. I don't know what that is.
I don't know, but this is the
That's
darkest
some
episode
Varys
I
shit.
think I've ever seen.
So far,
So
yeah.
far.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're just being cool.
We're only
the name
10
of this
minutes
one?
in. Huh?
What's the name of this one?
And now his watch has ended.
Yeah, and now
His watch is ended.
And now his watch
I
is
wonder what
ended.
the gravity.
That doesn't sound grammatically correct.
It sounds like it should be, and now his watch has
ended.
ended.
Yeah.
Yes, the grammar Nazis are here.
unless
You can tell by the gloves.
whoever's on watch has been killed.
Still, wouldn't it be has ended?
No, not a
Past
killed.
tense. Instead of present tense. Now his watch is
Somebody's
ended.
gonna die.
It's happening right now.
Somebody's
It
gonna
is
die.
ended.
Then it would be, if it's happening right now, it would be is ending.
Right, but we're watching it as the timeline progresses in.
I still
The
think
timeline.
it should be has ended.
I agree. I kind of agree. It's either has ended or is ending.
Yeah.
Not is ended. That's present tense and a past tense
At the same time.
word in the same sentence.
Ended could be present tense. Now your race
Has ended.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't
Or
know.
is ending.
We're
Now you're
I've opened up a can of worms here. Let's continue.
let's just
No,
get back.
keep arguing.
No,
Let's
no, no,
go.
no. I'm not arguing.
Come on, boy,
You're right.
let's do it.
Let's go. Let's go.
You're right, I'm wrong. Alright, where are we at? This is at the weird
This is how
pedo
women
mansion.
win fights.
Pedo
Where are
mansion,
we?
right?
10 minutes.
No. Where are we? When we hit pause.
that
Oh, we
looks
were
like-
in between
Yeah,
scenes.
that's one of the guys from the wall. So I think we're at the wall people.
No, we're back. No, we're back at that weird house.
Yeah,
Yeah, they're,
beyond the wall.
they're at the pedo mansion.
What's his name?
Jeffrey Epstein. Sorry. I don't know. Crate something. Kratom.
Yeah, Cray something.
Kratom. Craster.
Rest of midday. We need to get out of here. When the Lord Commander says we go, we go. When the walkers come calling, Craster will serve us up like so many pigs if we want to live. We'll have to look out for ourselves.
Gilly.
You woke him.
Sorry. It's beautiful.
I said the whole time, I don't want your stupid simple. I want to save my baby's life. Can you do that? Can you?
Do it.
I don't have time for anyone but him because he doesn't have much time.
Aww.
That's terrible.
It's heartbreaking.
What a terrible way to enter motherhood. Bran's dreaming. He's gotten so big.
You have to go after him.
How?
You know how.
Yeah, you're a climber, aren't you? Rather than shoot an arrow, just shoot it face to face.
What's up, Raven?
It's not like you're gonna get paralyzed twice. Sorry. That was insensitive.
Brandon? Mother, how many times have I told you? No climbing. Mother, promise me! Promise me! Promise me! Promise me!
Oh, jeez.
Damn it, Mom.
That's so much like a dream.
Yeah.
Is he very large?
No larger than usual, apparently.
And yet they said that he was...
Extraordinary.
We're talking about the same Podrick.
Podrick.
Boy in Lord Tyrion's service seems a bit simple.
The most extraordinary man they've ever had.
So what did they say?
They said it was hard to describe.
Rock hard to describe.
I saw a video, or not a video, a picture today, and it said the grandest swords of Game of Thrones. It's got a picture of, Ned Stark, of Jaime Lannister, somebody else, and then just Podrick's face.
So Podrick was the one that got sent in. Like,
and they didn't want to take his money.
Yeah, they were just like, keep that shit.
That was the best day ever.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can't take your money for that.
Did you do things to them? I did many things.
Many things. Sit down, Podrick.
Yeah. Hold on.
We need details.
Yeah, exactly.
One of the grandest swords of Game of Thrones.
Wow. Even bigger than Hodor.
Hodor.
And what did Littlefinger say about this loss of income?
He was too preoccupied to notice.
Yes, to pursue his enduring love of the Lady Arryn and the title that comes with her.
And her weird-ass son.
Is that all it takes to make our friend lose interest in poor Sansa Stark?
But I don't think he's lost interest.
What makes you say so? I'm missing something obvious you're about to point out?
He's bringing 2 feather beds for the cabin.
Could he be bringing one of his girls?
He's not interested in them, my love.
Oh, there's our favorite man.
Targaryen was murdered by her brother, or rather, his dragon. What's left of her is buried in the crypts right down there.
Wow!
Right down there!
And they called him. He thought drinking wildfire would turn him into a dragon. He was wrong. Would you like to see where the lost Targaryens are buried?
It's like taking a walk through history.
Yeah.
Johnny's like, oh goody, I love showing people this.
Show me that dude's bones.
I'm sorry, Your Grace. I know they did terrible things at the end, but their ancestors built this.
Language.
Couldn't agree more.
I think we had a moment.
Can I watch you kill something now?
If you give them your love, they will return it 1,000-fold.
She's like, I'm not about to become a queen of an empire that hates me.
Yeah.
You led the defense of King's Landing. They adore you.
You led the defense of King's Landing.
Mid.
Led the retreat.
Open the doors.
So she's like, what are you doing?
And she looked back at her like,
You don't even know.
Wait.
wait!
Sometimes some good humanity will embolden you, man.
I'm gonna call her
Be a human being.
He's like, wow.
tentative about it.
I've never done this before.
Back to
I served them. The men
these
who
guys.
torture you.
Theon and company.
I did what they told me and waited for the right moment. Remember the look on my father's face when he told us. That's Balon Greyjoy's last living son.
Those men. They said my father knew what they were doing to me.
They never told me much.
Are they at Castle Greyjoy?
I'm not sure. They're sneaky somewhere.
What did he tell you to do?
Raid fishing villages. He didn't trust me. Thought I was a Stark.
Father gave me a choice, and I made it.
I still don't really trust this dude.
He saved him twice.
This just seems too convenient.
Murdered those boys.
The Stark boys.
Poor orphans living with a farmer. I let Dagmar slit their throats. So I could keep Winterfell. And make my father proud.
Maybe it's not too late.
My real father lost his head at King's Landing.
Ned.
I made a choice. And I chose wrong.
God, his story is such a great tragedy.
Yeah.
She's up here. Yara. Shh. Wait.
Took him right back to the fucking...
I brought him back. He killed the others.
What?
Told you. Not trustworthy.
Put him back where he belongs.
Put him back where he belongs.
So what was the purpose? Yeah, can we pause that for a second? What was the purpose of him fucking just doing that? Was like to like gain notoriety within like the system? Like, oh, he escaped and I brought him back and everybody that knows that he escaped has been killed by him? Like, was he just doing that for like self-gain?
I don't know. IDK.
What a fucking mind fuck though,
Yeah,
dude.
that's a
Like to
mind
be
fuck.
like, oh yeah, your sister sent me and now you're free. And like
Psych!
Yeah, and you're about to meet her. Come on in.
It's a...
yeah, he's
Oh,
got the
shit.
keys. He's got the keys, and that's why it's like, are they at Castle Greystone? Because like, if they were, then he could just be like, "Hey, yo, pops!
Yeah.
I'm back, yo!" The dad would be like,
no one
"Ah,
would care."
damn it!"
Thought you had died.
Yeah, he might even give him like a attaboy, you know, like you're not a pussy anymore.
Well,
Wow.
that would have worked if he was home.
So he just like let him in a big circle.
Yep.
Misdirection.
But he killed all those guys and then
Killed
blamed
his-
it on
And then blamed it
Theon.
on him, which they should be skeptical of that. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
he's not much of a warrior.
Theon.
Yeah.
That's what you meant by that.
Yeah, no.
Oh, yeah, Theon killed him, huh?
Yeah, right.
That's so fucked up.
Man. His is such...
That should have been your first clue.
Yeah, but
So
seriously,
mean.
like, Theon's story is very tragic.
Yeah, it's not
And
going
especially,
well for
like,
him.
He's
I think this is his
very
end here.
pitiable.
I think he's gonna die.
Mm.
I think they're gonna fucking kill him.
Well,
Oh,
there's
we're back
only
to Jamie.
one way to find out.
And then, like, his last thought was, like, my real dad had
Yeah,
his head
Yeah.
taken. You know what I mean? Like, that.
I know.
That was heavy.
My real father.
Okay.
Are you good?
2 earbuds
Do
in.
you need to hug the pillow for
Yeah,
a
one
sec?
time. Thank you.
You're welcome. Just let me know.
I know.
It's
You're
right
like
here.
therapy mom.
Oh, I try.
What are you doing?
I'm dying.
Can't die.
I can't believe he's got that fucking hand wrapped around his neck.
Revenge.
I don't care about revenge.
You coward.
Misfortune.
You lost your hand.
My sword hand. I was that hand.
One taste of the real world, where people have important things taken from them. You sound like a bloody woman.
Some tough love. Got him to eat though.
All right, I'll eat.
So,
I'm not no bloody woman.
Dry ass Popeyes biscuit or something.
Yeah.
That's what they got,
I'm sure they're not
This is better
feeding
than
him
nothing.
good stuff.
right?
You told them Tarth was full of sapphires. It's called the Sapphire Isle because of the blue of its water. You knew that. Why did you help me?
He's not all that? Question mark. Alright, Cersei, what are you doing?
And Tywin's doing the exact same thing he did when Tyrion went to talk to him.
Not a word.
Ignoring.
At least he's consistent.
You wanted to speak to me.
Yes, about Jamie.
When Catelyn Stark took Tyrion prisoner, what did I do in response? Well, if I would start a war for that lecherous little stump, what do you think I am doing for my eldest son and heir? Whatever I can.
God, that was like just a really beautiful thing. Everything about the calligraphy
Yeah.
and all of that is, I don't know, very enjoyable to watch.
Yeah.
You're still here.
Yes.
Did it ever occur to you that I might be the one who deserves your confidence and your trust?
Well, you're certainly the most conniving of the bunch.
That she might have the most to contribute to your legacy?
All right. Contribute.
Marjorie has her claws in Joffrey.
I wish you knew how to manipulate him. I distrust you because you're not as smart as you think you are.
I'm gonna cheers to that.
Yeah, hell yeah. Papa Tyrion.
Putting her in her
Tywin.
place.
Tywin.
Perhaps you should try stopping him from doing what he likes.
I will.
I will.
Like it, Nana?
Another golden rose. How original. Because I have a golden rose painted on my chamber pot. As if that makes it smell any better. Growing strong. Ah, the dullest words of any house. Winter is coming.
Winter is coming!
Dire wolves and krakens, fierce beasts. The golden rose growing strong.
I wanted to personally welcome you to King's Landing. The city has been made brighter by your presence.
Is that your usual line, Lord Varys? You here to seduce me? What happens when the non-existent bumps against the decrepit? So?
Might I sit?
No. I've heard you're such a clever man.
You've taken an interest in Sansa Stark.
Why shouldn't I take an interest? She's an interesting girl.
Is she?
No, not particularly. Walk with me. I know the walls have ears, but apparently the shrubbery does too.
I could not help Lord Stark. Perhaps I can help his daughter.
How?
She'd make a lovely match for the right suitor.
It almost feels as if you're about to arrive at the point.
Littlefinger is one of the most dangerous men in Westeros.
And if Littlefinger marries her, he'll have the key in his pocket.
But he would see this country burn if he could be king of the ashes. I believe I have a possible solution.
One doesn't need to be clever for that. It's all rather obvious, isn't it?
Not to me.
Not to me either.
Yeah. So what's the obvious solution?
I have no idea.
He marries,
I don't think there is an obvious
he marries
solution.
Sansa as a...
He marries Sansa?
Varys?
Varys. I mean, I know he's a eunuch, but like what
You
is...
can't consummate.
Oh yeah, they can't consummate the marriage.
I mean, they could...
Their
what did she say?
their
You could
whole
bump
point-
a nub against a
No,
decrepit or something?
Their whole point...
What happens when the
non-existent
the
nub.
non-existent nub bumps into
But, like-
And then he like looks under his komodo like...
I know.
In royalty in these days, the whole point of marriages is to breed.
Right, yeah, I get it. So then what would be the obvious fucking...
I guess we'll find out.
Let me think. What would be the obvious?
Revive Ned and make him king.
Littlefinger?
I don't think that's what he was getting at either.
I don't either.
Littlefinger is smart. Like, he's
And
probably good for something.
Littlefinger has clout with the whole ruling party.
Stop him from being able to take Sansa with him when he leaves.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know.
But there's Yeah, let's continue. That was
We never...
I feel like sometimes when they say there's an obvious solution, there is not an obvious solution.
There, in fact, was no obvious solution, says the Morgan Freeman in the narration.
Ah, right. Oh, pious Sansa.
What did you pray for?
I can't tell you.
Let's see, for my family's health and happiness, for an end to the war, for a short winter.
She's probably praying for Joffrey's death.
Was praying for her breasts to get as big as hers.
Probably are. She's just not showing them off as much.
I know.
I want us to be friends. Good friends.
That would make me very happy.
Oh, Sansa.
Once I marry Joffrey, I'll be queen.
That's right.
And if you were to marry Loras, we would be sisters, you and I. Would you like that?
her.
Oh, look, she's like about to weep with me.
Aww.
She's always thought he was cute.
I know.
She's had a crush on him since like day one.
Since he asked her to take that walk.
When he gave her that rose.
Right.
Came to us from White Harbor. Never failed in his duty. He kept his vows best he could.
I wonder what that fire smells like.
Oh.
Do you get hungry when you're around like a burning body? Does it smell like a pig roast?
Shall never see his like again.
And now his watch is ended.
Therein lies the name of... Okay.
Still think it should be
Now
has
his watch
ended.
is ended.
Has ended.
Well, somebody died. I called that.
Well, yeah.
And it might be Old English or something. I don't know.
That's definitely got to be it.
That bastard Craster starved him to death. The day we leave, Craster will tap a barrel of our wines and laugh at us, starving in the snow.
Yeah, probably.
He's a bloody wildling's all he is.
Never knew Bannon could smell so good.
Oh, yeah. There you go. When you're starving...
Anything smells good.
Yeah, it's meat, dude.
It's meat. It's cooking. Barbecue.
You ever meet a man with 99 sons? Me? I'll be glad when you and yours are gone. That's dying. But we cut their throats to be done with it.
Such an asshole.
I'll leave them if you've not the stomach. And I'll sort them myself.
They should kill that motherfucker.
He's sitting there, drinking our wine, eating his fill while we die.
I'll feed my women!
So you admit you've got a hidden larder then?
I am a godly man!
You're a stingy bastard!
I'll chop the hands off the next man who calls me bastard.
How is he not just being overwhelmed by all of those dudes?
He knows they need him.
You are a bastard.
Oh, dear.
Nice. Whoa. Fuck that.
Yes, like, I did not expect that.
And I shall have your head.
Oh.
Oh. Man, everybody outside got the memo,
Get the baby,
too.
get the baby, get the baby, get the baby, get the baby. I honestly don't blame them for killing that fucking daughter fucker.
Yeah, but their leader, like...
Yeah, that's fucked up.
I'm not going on that.
We have to go! Now!
Get the pigs, man.
Let's go.
Yeah, they just gotta get the fuck out of there.
Yeah, it's not going well.
I don't know where they're gonna go.
Oh, Sam's going off on an adventure with a girl. You think he can get out?
Yeah, and the whites don't get them.
And we are...
Can I take this hood off yet?
with Arya!
Apologize, little lady. Let's go home.
Oh, he does not like fire.
You look like a bunch of swineherds.
Some of us were swineherds. That was before.
You're still a swineherd. You think carrying a crooked spear makes you a soldier?
Fighting in a war makes you a soldier.
Beric Dondarrion. You lot aren't fighting in a war, you're running from it.
Last I heard, you were King Joffrey's guard dog. Which of us is running?
Untie these ropes and we'll find out.
Ned Stark ordered me to execute your brother, in King Robert's name.
You're fighting for ghosts.
That's what we are. Ghosts.
You found God. Is that it?
Aye. I've been reborn in the light of the one true God.
If you mean to murder me, then bloody well get on with it.
You'll die soon enough, dog.
At the Mummer's Ford, girls of 7 years were raped.
I wasn't at the Mummer's Ford.
I saw them lay Prince Aegon and Princess Rhaenys before the Iron Throne.
You want to cut my throat? Get on with it! Don't call me murderer.
You murdered Micah, the butcher's boy. My friend.
On command.
He was unarmed, and you rode him down.
I was Joffrey's sworn shield. Not my place to question princes.
You stand accused of murder. I sentence you to trial by combat.
I feel like that's going to be pretty easy for him.
Should we find out if your fire god really loves you, priest? Or is the little girl the bravest one here?
Aye. She might be. But it's me you'll fight.
Ah!
My girl.
Scene cut, man. God. Right when shit gets cool.
Well, hey, this might be a cool scene.
Yeah, I want to know what's going on with this too, so.
The master says they are untested. There are many small cities between here and there, cities ripe for sacking.
Wow. That's a lot.
And
Did they say 2,000?
8,000.
8,000?
some of the boys you send them may be unsullied in their turn. Thus all shall prosper.
Chakaris! Set him on fire too.
Is it done then? They belong to me.
Tida.
It is done.
Pero si tieni. Hacia Zantir.
I see hate in her eyes. I say use her unarmed. Mommy! That's what I think.
Doageris! Naidon mevatas!
Yep.
Gelidis!
Divito magis.
Zaldrizas
You're the bitch.
bustaris cosdaur.
Salire.
Miguel Daenerys gel masmo enta get Valyrian munuengos nuhis isa. Doageris! Axia osentas, menti osentas! Kiloni pilos.
Called that shit. Called that shit.
Dracarys.
Fire! Called that shit. It's exactly what I wanted to happen. Yeah!
Fucking A!
Dude.
Gives me chills every time.
I know.
Seen probably like 200
I've
times.
seen it a million times. I love it every time I watch
Oh, that's
I
so
know.
good.
Fucking A.
I knew it, dude. It's her babies. And I got this!
She had her plan.
Valyrian is my native tongue, you stupid motherfucker!
I've been knowing what you've been saying the whole time.
Right. And she saw
Call
how
me a bitch one more
she
time.
saw how the translator translated it eloquently and was
Yeah.
like, like trying to save
Your
grace. It was like,
Yo, come here.
You're not an enemy. I will never question you again, Daenerys. Yep.
He's like, damn, well, I didn't know you were going to do that.
Gotta keep your cards close
I've
to the
got more
chest.
respect for you now.
More in love
How are
with
you
you
gonna
now than
defeat all
ever.
those motherfuckers?
Well, they got plenty of people to hunt.
I guess they got villages to sack, country to take over,
Liberate.
liberate.
Right.
She just doesn't really strike me as a sacker of nations.
Except for the whole pillaging of Koth thing.
She had pillaged them.
She took all the gold.
Of the guy that, killed her. She didn't take the whole nation's gold. She took the gold that was in the man's house that wronged her. That's not pillaging a nation.
So I wouldn't even
that's
say-
stealing from the guy that tried to have her murdered.
So, essentially, and this was a question that I was talking about earlier, what the hell happened to that whole civilization? The mystic dude, the warlock, and the guy with the empty vault.
They both died.
correct.
Yeah.
But they killed everybody. The warlock killed everybody.
No, they killed the leaders.
The leaders, right. The leaders, which were slurping up the wealth, as does the, powers that be.
So, I will tell you what happened.
So then she took all that shit and was just like, okay, have fun. Best city that ever was and ever will be.
But she didn't pillage them.
No, she didn't pillage the
village.
She didn't take from
people of the city.
But where do you think that wealth came from?
But he wasn't it didn't belong to the village. It belonged to that one guy. She stole from one guy.
His house.
His house.
And that was all they needed to buy
ships or buy ships.
She didn't steal from anybody else.
Yeah. Okay. I'm sure that the people just ended up voting for new leaders.
Right.
Mhm.
Carried on.
She didn't do that village dirty at all.
No, and I'm glad she did this dirty.
You have been slaves all your life. Today you are free.
It's like the scene from the Mighty Ducks, man.
That's right. Oh, I can't wait for my hat even more now. Fuck the whip.
Whip anymore.
Don't need that.
That's awesome.
That's how you do it.
That's awesome. It's exactly what I was hoping was going to happen.
And look at her face.
Oh, I know.
To a
so
fucking
cool.
That's
Fierce.
exactly
So
what I wanted
cool.
to happen.
She's got her army. She's got her 3 dragons. Fucking 8,000 unsullied.
Get chills every time.
Oh my
That's not
god.
the end, is it?
That
that's
was
the end.
That's the end?
That's the end.
It happened so fast. Play. Go ahead. Show them it's the end.
I swear.
Oh, god dang it, man.
Do you want to move it down?
Are you sure?
Can
we do
exactly
more?
What I wanted to happen. Like, that is exactly what I wanted to fucking happen.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Very cool.
Before the scene started, I was doing this.
Why? Because you were like beaming?
I don't want you to see me beaming, so I was like...
I knew it was gonna happen, dude. Like, it was so, like, obvious. Those are her babies.
Okay, so when I first watched it, and she went, you can have my biggest one, I was so upset. Like, I took her for her word, and I called my mom, who had seen all of Game of Thrones, and I was like, Daenerys is giving up one of her children, and my mom, playing it so cool, was like, yeah, what a bitch, right? Like, I can't believe she did that, and I was like, I know! And then that happened, I was like, oh.
I was just as surprised as you were. Evidently, we're dunce because a lot of our commenters were. No, I've been watching a lot of other people's reactions, and they're like, "I don't think she's going to do that. My guess is she's going to buy that army."
Do you
just like
only
you were
watch
saying.
British reactors?
No, but I have lately.
I had a question, too, about, who's Joffrey's mom again? Cersei.
And her
she,
dad
like,
is
has this, like, thing with
Jamie.
her teeth. Like, have you noticed that? Like, she
flares them.
Yeah, it's...
Yeah, she goes...
Is she
Like
faking...
a lion.
For any of you who know, you guys might know. Is she faking an English accent? Is that, like, how is she...
No, most of them are English.
Is she English?
Yes.
But she just talks
No,
like
she
that.
does. She's
Tyrion is the only American.
Tyrion and
Brienne?
Aquaman.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
We're the only American.
Momoa.
Everyone else is like
British.
Scottish.
From that area.
Iceland.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
That's
whole...
where the Hound's from, right?
Yeah.
And she told me he was from Iceland.
Well, he was in Iceland when they gave him a call.
Okay.
Best call he ever got.
Yeah.
So there's an impending battle going on with that.
With what?
Oh, with the Hound and that other guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The blind...
I thought... So
half-blind
what I
guy.
thought was going to happen there, I thought when he said, like, oh, maybe Arya is the most...
I know! Are they gonna fight?
I thought Arya was gonna step up and he was just gonna knock her sword down and be like, am I really that bad of a guy? And then they were gonna be like, alright, you're dismissed.
Oh, yeah, no.
Yeah, she might be the bravest, but you're gonna fight me.
To be perfectly honest, when they were setting that scene up, I know I'd already seen it, but in my head I was like, did she fight him? And I just don't remember that happening. I really thought she was about to be like, yeah, let's go.
She was on edge.
No, she's not that badass. I mean, she pulled her sword out of one guy and he just knocked it down.
Yeah.
I mean, she's still a kid.
She's
a kid, yeah, exactly.
A fierce kid,
A fierce,
but
brave,
maybe not to the Hound.
Yeah, bravest.
That was an awesome episode. It started off like really
Grim.
depressing and grim, and my God, like just dude having his hand.
First we had Jamie, and then Theon got brought right back to his prison. It was a depressing start.
Yeah, and then what's his name with that thing in his
Oh yeah,
in the
Varys.
box?
Varys.
Dude, the guy that cut his nuts off.
Yeah, it was
Jacob.
very dark.
Yeah, the whole first part
But
of
it
the
ended
was
up
really dark and then
incredibly
ended up-
bright.
Yeah.
It had to have some redeeming quality.
Dude, no, that scene at the end is like one of my favorite scenes of the whole show.
That was amazing.
Yeah.
That was amazing.
Was that episode 4?
Yeah. Episode 4.
Gosh, that was only episode 4.
I know. I told you this season is incredible.
Dude, she's had such a long, slow struggle to gain, like, this angle.
Mm-hmm.
But what has she got now? She's got 8,000 of the
Unsullied.
baddest warriors.
Who actually
Who will fight for her. Right, who will fight for her. They aren't
Not because she
She's
holds the
liberated.
right. Valyrian is my
3 dragons.
tongue.
Who the fuck is gonna...
I just want you to know, Ryan, I was at work today and I have one coworker who's seen up to season 5 only, and I was like, guess what we're watching tonight? Daenerys is about to have the most badass moment thus far, and we all had about 5 minutes. We were like, oh my god, what a great scene!
Dude.
That was epic.
The last time I was at your house earlier...
I had to take my hat off because I'm sweating. Sorry about the Billy Corgan.
No, he's looking... Billy Corgan's awesome.
Yeah, I got like an elephant head.
He
It's got,
looks like, for our Attack on Titan fans, tell me he doesn't look like Connie. Connie. He's bald. He's the Titan that was on the house. Yeah, he looks like Connie.
Do you feel how hot that is, though? That made me sweat.
Yeah.
The last time I was at your house this
He's
past
heated.
Friday, I stepped outside and I was talking with the
Kevin?
Kevin.
Okay.
Okay. And
He's my
and
wide
he goes,
friend. He's my wide friend. I saw your... He's my wide friend. Is that what you meant by...
Yeah, I guess it was.
Okay.
And he was like, so where are you in Game of Thrones? And I told him exactly what happened. He goes, oh, that's just when I stopped watching it. And I was like, what?
How could you possibly?
But also,
That's why you stopped to watch? That's when you stopped watching
but
it.
you were also like, oh, thank God, you...
Oh, yeah, because he
no
can't
spoilers.
give you any more spoilers.
He hasn't given me any spoilers.
No,
I know,
I don't think he would.
But it still makes us nervous when you go home to other people who've seen it. You know what I mean?
Tracy hasn't gotten as far as I am.
No, Tracy only watched the first season.
Right.
It's what's her name that told you?
It's anywho.
Anyhow, yeah.
Doodly do.
Huh?
Doodly do.
Doodly do.
That was freaking awesome. I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did.
I know I enjoyed it.
And
I've been waiting for this episode.
Yeah,
I know, right?
This is like, fuck yeah!
Ever since last week, you picked me up, or you dropped off the camera on Sunday, and you're like, not this week, but you know it's next week?
Yeah, episode 4.
No, okay, so even before we started our YouTube channel, my dad and we'd still hang out. And every time we'd start drinking, and by the end of it, we'd like rewatch 3 or 4 Game of Thrones scenes.
Yeah,
Every
this was always
time.
one of the scenes.
This was always one of them.
I've rewatched that scene like 4 or 5 times in the past week, knowing that we were going to get to watch it.
Yeah.
It was excellent.
And you were
Got-
calling
you
it
got
the
the-
whole time.
You were calling it.
I'm sorry, dude.
No.
You know what I was coming
A
back
lot of
to?
people called it.
Yeah, it
was obvious.
Yeah.
She's not going to give up her dragon.
You know your toy you have
I'm
for
just-
Spirit?
Yeah.
With the big stick and the
Yeah,
rubber
yeah,
band?
yeah.
Remember
Oh.
the first time I was like, this shit's going to break. And then the first time I grabbed it, fucking thing snapped. I'm weird like that, man. I'm not like a psychic or anything. Don't get me wrong, and I don't believe in psychics. But like, I can feel shit. And I think there's a stark difference.
A stark
A
difference?
Stark. Get it? Stark. Oh, that's not the Stark hat.
Stark difference.
A Stark.
Oh, I'm not wearing the hat.
Oh.
We are the Starks.
And
We're the Stark
at least
supporters.
by next week, there will be another hat. My dad's very own hat.
My own hat.
You got jealous because I was wearing that.
I didn't get jealous. I just wanted that. I love that hat.
And
That hat.
by 2 weeks from now, we will all have hats that we're all wearing.
And we will all have mugs.
Yes.
They're totally watching for the merch, guys. They're just watching so we can clink our clumps and clump our
Clonk,
Climp our clomps and clomp our planks.
and have, you know, your
Great hats.
hand shade, you know.
I wear hats during the day. And I've been yearning to wear that hat because it's such a badass hat.
We told him he couldn't
you
bend
know,
the brim, though.
Yeah.
Because it was a gift from one
Yeah,
of you
but
lovely
I'm
And I
totally
think it's better
bending
without it.
mine as soon as I get
You
it.
can do whatever you want with it. It was
I
good
am
for
making
you.
it my own.
Before this episode, my dad was like, you've been telling me you were going to buy me a hat, so I bought him a hat.
While I was waiting to watch this episode, too.
Yep.
Yeah, I made him wait.
She
she bought one for herself.
Yeah,
She went behind the map and fucking like Amazoned it, and I'm like, "There's one for Jeff Bezos."
No, and to be even worse,
Who's-
he asked me to grab him a beer, and I said, sure, bought my dad a hat, and came back without his beer.
It is what it is. I was drinking a margarita today, so
Margarita Monday! That's not when this gets posted, but that's when
Let's
we're
do a
watching
double.
it.
dude, I would love
No!
No.
We got
We got
other
a double. We
stuff
got other
to
stuff
do.
to have to watch.
Attack on Titan!
But we will do one
For all
in
9s and 10s.
4 more weeks.
We will be doing
5,
double
6,
headers
7, 8.
for all
No, 5 more.
9s
5 more weeks.
9 and 10.
and 10s.
All right.
Not that we need to do a double for 9 and 10.
Yeah, but you can't just watch one and not the other.
No, as a matter of fact, 9 and 10 are probably going to be my first two-parters.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, can you imagine if you watch an episode 9 and then you're like, okay, bye.
My mom got me boots,
See you
and I
next
think they
week.
look like girl boots. Check those out. Sorry, I'm drunk.
Those aren't girl boots.
They have
They're
a
really
zipper.
cool.
They have a
Oh,
zipper.
they are girl boots.
They got a zipper. in them.
Aww.
Aren't they so easy, though?
What are you saying?
They're just easier to put on.
Easier to get in like a whore.
All right, guys, it was fun today.
Yeah.
Don't forget.
We're out of here?
We're out of
Ending
here.
it now?
We're ending it
We're
now.
not going to talk for 15 more minutes about stuff?
I mean,
Nope.
I'm still sweating.
I've got 2 more pieces of pizza.
All right, guys. Please don't forget to hit like and subscribe. Don't
Go to our
forget about the
Patreon channel. Help support us.
Please comment.
Don't forget our P.O. box.
Let us know. what you
Yeah,
want
send
to
us a
know.
letter. Send us a postcard.
Send us anything.
Anything.
It's
Please.
been so long.
I know.
Do you even love us? I'm just kidding.
I think
and
it's because people aren't shot off in their houses because of COVID-19. I don't know. Maybe they still are.
I feel like most people are.
well, people in the Midwest are kind of shut off
From the internet, probably.
from the internet. That's where our views went.
We have so many Texas friends.
I know. Sorry, Texas, man.
That
Hopefully,
sucks, guys. I'm
hopefully
so
you got like
sorry.
a little Weber grill you can cook
You
your
can catch up.
stuff on.
Yeah, you can binge the episodes when you get your internet back.
Yeah, I've got some friends in Texas that have been cooking venison on their Weber grill and giving it to the community. They had hundreds of pounds.
That's so sweet.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's very cool.
And on that note, we are...
Out of here.
Signing out.
Adios.
Yeah. Cheers, guys.
Oh, cheers!
Yeah.
I already said adios. We're done.
Okay.
I click it.
I click it.
Johnny!
Johnny! Adios!
What
Sometimes
does
I...
John A mean?
It
I
means
have
see
no
ya
idea.
in Japanese.
Oh, it